Hi there, this is Ranjit and welcome to my YouTube channel, that's Geeky Ranjit. And in this video we'll be doing the unboxing and have a first look at this Xperia T2 Ultra, and this is the dual SIM version. We also get this one in a single SIM variant, and it's a huge phone and it sports actually a 6-inch screen, and it has that mobile Bravia engine with tri-luminous flutter display. And it also has the Exmor sensor. Actually it has a 13 megapixel rear facing shooter, and it's powered by the Qualcomm quad core processor clocked at 1.4 gigahertz. It's based on the ARM Cortex A7. This is very similar to the one that we got on the Moto G that was clocked at 1.2 gigahertz, but this is clocked at 1.4 gigahertz. And the screen is a 720p HD screen. Before we open it up, let's talk about the pricing. The price quoted here on the box is 25,990, but Faisal Communications quoted me a street price of 23,000 for this device. So let's quickly just open this up and let's have a quick look at this Xperia T2. We have the phone itself. It's a massive phone. We'll come back to it a bit later. Let's see, what do we have? We have some documentation, etc. Yes, we have the startup guide for this one, and this gives you the basic info and the ports on the device, as you can see, and how you can turn it on or off. And we also have safety and regulatory guide, and we have the Sony warranty. This is Sony India warranty certificate. And regarding the accessories, we do get earphones, but these are not in-ear style earphones, and we do have a button to take or end calls, and we also have a microphone. And what else do we get? We get the power adapter, and it's again a Sony branded one with a USB slot, and we'll also have a USB cable. So let's keep all these things to the side and let's have a look at the phone itself. And here we have the Xperia T2. It's a massive phone. It's a huge 6-incher, and I've already set it up so that we don't waste any time. And before I started, let me give you a physical overview. On the top, actually we have nothing. On this end we have the 3.5mm headphone jack, and this flap can be opened, and this will reveal here you can add both the SIM 1 and SIM 2. And here we have the power on off button, and underneath that, this is the volume rocker, and we also have a dedicated button for the camera shutter. Moving down, actually again we have nothing over here, and on this end again we have a slot, and here you can add a micro SD card if you would like, and this is the micro USB port that will be used for charging this device. Moving towards the back, we have the secondary microphone, and this is the 30 megapixel camera that we have on this one, and this can also record video up to 1080p. And we do have a LED flash, and that means it's NFC compatible. We have the Sony branding, Xperia branding, and this is a big opening for the speaker, so it'll be interesting to see how the speaker performs. On the front we have a 1.1 megapixel camera, but this can record video only up to 720p. Sony branding and that huge screen, and this looks like bottom we have the microphone. So let's just quickly unlock this one. I've already set it up, and as you can see we get that huge screen. Let me adjust the brightness. It's on auto brightness right now, and as you can see, yes, it's on auto brightness. And let me manually set it up. And actually, initial impressions, the screen quality looks actually very nice. And if you have used any recent Xperia phones, it's running that custom Sony skin. Let's look at the Android version that we get with this one. Let's go to the settings now, and let's look at about the device. And as you can see, it's running the Android version 4.3, that is Jelly Bean. And I do get haptic feedback. Again, the back, home, and the multitasking tray buttons are on-screen buttons and give you haptic feedback. Let's look at the storage. I did not add any micro SD card as of now, and out of that 8 GB, the available space that you get is 4.33 GB. I'll add a micro SD card later on and see if it allows apps to be moved on that. So let's look at the display. Again, as you can see, it has the mobile Bravia engine, and we also have this glove mode. So if you have gloves on, then also this will operate. Let's go to the brightness, and we have that auto brightness sensor. As you can see, it worked. I put it on auto right now. And we also have a notification LED light, and you can enable it or disable it if you want. Let's increase the sleep time to 1 minute. Let's just go back and let me just quickly set up my Wi-Fi network and I'll be back. So I'm connected to my Wi-Fi network, and initial feel, the build quality actually looks very good. It gives that premium feel and it looks actually pretty nice, but again it's a very big device. So let's just go back and let's look at the apps that were pre-installed, and we do have quite a bit of apps that were pre-installed, like Box, and we also have this Indian Game Store and Neo Reader, Plexar Express. So we do have a lot of apps that are pre-installed on this device. So let's go back. So as we are connected to my Wi-Fi network, let's fire up the default web browser. Let's go here. We have the Chrome browser, and let me just accept all these terms. So as you can see, this is the keyboard and it's pretty wide. Let's go to our website, that's techtobuzz.com. Oops, Chrome has stopped, it says, or it's working.